All right, y'all, what it do? Your boy is back on the grind one more time, and I have been in the garage for about a good 4 or 5 hours right now, just tackling just small jobs that take a long time. But I have steered away from what I was doing right now to do one more project, and that is to install my front lip spoiler. Now, I wanted to film this. I don't know if there's any videos on this or not, but I thought that I would maybe just do a quick video on it. This is the first time I've ever done it. This is actually the second time I've only opened it. I've never really fully inspected it, but I gave it a once over just to make sure nothing was damaged or anything like that. But yeah, it looks like a pretty nice piece. It comes with the instructions here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this camera around and show you guys what's up. It looks like it comes with all the hardware. Looks like it's just a couple brackets. You have to drill a couple holes, and then that's it. So we'll see how easy that really is. So anyways, I thought I would just document it. This kind of completes the front look of the whole front end, and I'm really excited about this. If you guys know anything about spoilers by Randy's, you know it's kind of like top tier, top of the line here. So let me flip this camera around and show you guys what I'm doing. If you're new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing. Hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, y'all. I am restoring a 1971 Chevelle, pretty much from the ground up, and this is just another added piece to the puzzle that's gonna make the Chevelle really stand out. So here we go. All right, you guys, so here we go. This is the spoiler right here. I'm sorry you guys can't see the full spoiler, but my camera stand doesn't go that high. So I'm trying to do this. I don't have much room, man. I have parts everywhere, man. Parts everywhere. But this is it right here. Comes black already, so that's pretty dope. Kind of ready to mount. Spoilers by Randy sign right here. And yeah, nice piece. I got the I think this is the Pro Touring 2 look because I wanted this little flared in. I really liked how that looked. So there was another one that actually wrapped around the full front end of the car. It kind of made it look like a front lip, like a front air dam. It was actually really nice, but the price was like another 150, 200 bucks, man. And I was like, yo, let me just pay for this one. This one's probably about no, this was probably about 200 something. I think it was like 300 shipped. So, yeah, it was a pretty little penny. This is the bracket right here. Yep, that's the bracket right there. And it looks like this is actually not even bent right. $71, $72. First, mount the L bracket to the spoiler as shown for your year. Leave the bracket a little loose. Measure and mark the outer bumper braces 5 inches from the bumper as shown. So I would imagine, so they give you all these nuts and bolts here. I'll just separate these by washers and bolts and nuts here, so.
Sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so washer. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it out.
All right, so I would imagine maybe it would go something like that. So bolt, washer, down, bolt washer. All right, let me go get a socket and a wrench. Wish I had more room, y'all. Jeez. Makes it hard to do. All right, got that tightened down. So it says I'm supposed to measure and mark the outer bumper brace. So this is the outer bumper brace under the car. Measure and mark the outer bumper brace 5 inches from the bumper as shown in the drawing. Hold the spoiler up to the bumper brace. You may need a helper. Align the holes in the spoiler to the marks you made. You may have to move the spoiler forward or rearward from your center hole on the bottom of the brace. Clamp with vice grips when aligned. All right, so it looks like I'm supposed to just kind of hold this up there, which might be kind of challenging by myself. And then I'm supposed to measure first. And then those are my marking indicators per where these holes are supposed to line up. And then I'm supposed to mark those per my marked lines already on the bracket, on my bumper bracket. And then I'm supposed to mark that and then drill a pilot hole and then drill another hole. And then that is my mounting point. All right, so let's see. 5 inches from that hole. I'm just going to go from the center of the hole. Maybe that'll help. Okay, there's one. There's two. All right. Hold the spoiler up to the bumper brace. You may need to have some help. Then I'm supposed to line it up and then mark my hole and then vice grip it up. Which I'm gonna use some clamps. I don't know where this goes. Maybe this mounts to the cross or to the hood latch piece. I'm thinking. But I'm gonna use my knee. See if this helps. All right, y'all, so that was kind of a bit of a little process. I didn't really understand the directions. They were saying, and you guys might understand better than me, but they were saying measure from the bottom of the bumper out 5 inches. And so from what it looks like here, the arrow, to me it looked like it said measure from the hole out to 5 inches. And so that's what I did. And then when I went to go line it up, it just was not lining up. So then I kind of read it 2 and 3 more times. And then I thought, well, maybe they meant from the bumper up, like this way. Because then I looked at this arrow and I was like, okay, maybe that's what they meant. So I did that, and then that kind of made more sense. Basically, this line is just to give you kind of a gauge. And it gets you right around the point. So the hole on the bumper, which is like out here, does not actually line up with that line. It's kind of like the end of this flange kind of lines up with that, and then you adjust it accordingly. But this line kind of gets you in the general area. So I think they just kind of just use it as a gauge. And then you have the actual center part where this bracket is that sits up against this radiator support bracket latch, and that actually kind of keeps it centered. If for some reason that does not get you centered, then it says you can use washers to kind of space it out, but mine actually lines up pretty dang good. So I'll take you under the car and show you what I did. I have it clamped down right now. I don't want to drill it quite yet. There it is, y'all. There it is. Get in the comments, let me know what you think. But I don't want to drill it just yet because I want to wheel it out a little ways, just so I can kind of get a good visual on what that looks like. I have it clamped down pretty good, so it definitely isn't going nowhere. I have it clamped down on all three areas, outer and then right in the center. So, and I have them marked, so for some reason it were to move or anything like that, I'll still be okay. So I want to wheel it out just to make sure I can get a good visual on what it looks like, and then we can go from there. But yeah, man, I think this looks pretty good, but I'll take you underneath to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So that's the hole right there. So I have it, I think, pretty much centered on the bumper, hopefully. And the line that I marked is right there. So I think what it's doing is it's just kind of giving you a gauge. Like if you're too far behind that, you're probably way too far. Plus, if you are too far, then that hole isn't going to line up. If you're too far forward, then you're going to be off probably centered for one, and then on that side. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to use that bracket as my gauge. If that sat flat, then I know I was pretty much centered both ways. So I have the clamping this down. I got it marked already. And then if you go over here, you guys can kind of see it there. I'm just reaching across. Same deal. There's a clamp there holding it down, and then there's a bracket there that actually you drill right inside. Let's see if I can zoom in. You drill right on the side of that radiator support hood latch, and you can see I have my dot centered there as well. So, and I just have that bolt kind of loosely tightened, so that way I can move it side to side if I need to. So that's that there. So that was actually really good because I knew I was centered. And then I'll take you to the other side. Clamp down. It shouldn't go anywhere. And I got my hole lined up. I don't think it's going to focus, y'all. Might be too close. Yeah, I am liking it. I am digging it, and I think we are in business. I think this is going to create a whole different look. It's going to give it a little bit of an attitude, but a little bit of sexiness at the same time. So, yeah, y'all, she is looking good. Let me get up off of this floor. So what I'll do right now is I'll try to give you guys a good, solid look on what this thing looks like, at least temporarily. And then what I'll do is this won't be the end of the video because I want to give you guys a really good look at once it's secure and everything. So I don't know, there's a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if that's normal or not. Again, I don't know 100% that this bumper is true. I think it's been hit, like I said, has a little gouge right here, and there's some other little nicks and things that this bumper has on it. So I don't know if it's true or not. So, but the latch actually sits lower than the bumper, so it might be. I don't know if it would be that far off, but I guess it could. But you can see how the grill sits over this trim. But I was doing some research because hey y'all, so I don't know if this bumper is like that. I don't know if all 72s are like that. I know I've had a couple people also say that they've seen 72 bumpers and grills kind of like this. So you see where the bumper is covering that trim and part of the bottom of the grill. And I did some research as well, and I've seen a lot of 72s like that as well. So I don't know if that's just something that's just how they were made or what. But anyways, regardless, that kind of takes the eye off that right into that. So I am digging that, y'all. I am digging that. So get in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for this next clip. It should be the conclusion of what the bumper looks like. All right, y'all, what it do, man? It is several days later here, you guys, and I've been doing task after task after other task, and I finally got the spoiler done, but then I went and did some other things, and I forgot to actually show the end of the final install, man. So here it is right here, you guys, along with my custom license plate, you guys. That custom license plate's on hit, but there it is, y'all. There she go, and that's what it looks like all installed. I was able to actually tuck it under a little bit more, so that way there wasn't any gap there, and it looks really good. I actually moved it forward too because I wanted it to be able to show a little bit more, and I didn't want it under the car so much. It was probably about an inch back more, and I had to move it up because this part right here had a gap, and I was able to kind of move it up more because it was hitting this middle piece of the hood latch support. So, and that hood latch support kind of rounds at the bottom, so I was able to kind of move it up and up to the upper portion of the bottom piece of that hood support. It actually worked out good. I scratched it also too, the hood support piece, but luckily you can't see it. So because when I tightened it down on the bracket dug into the hood support latch and brace, and that wasn't good. But anyways, you guys, it looks pretty good. I didn't even think about maybe my license plate would have kind of blocked any gaps anyway, but I don't think it would because I think the gap was actually down a lot more. So anyways, this looks a lot better. So get in the comments, y'all. Let me know what you think about this right here. Ooh, that custom license plate too, y'all. Got that car game on them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on this, man. This is a very nice piece. Really durable, man. I actually forgot that I had it bolted in on one side, and then when I unhooked the other side, it dropped, but it still hung on here, and it didn't bend it, so that was actually really good. So I was happy about that. But yeah, you guys get in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this right here. Man, she is looking good. Ooh wee, man, I'm loving this spoiler, man.
You are watching a master at work.
OmniBeats.com.
So yeah, you guys get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this spoiler install. I am loving it. I think it actually gives it a whole different look. And then with that license plate on it, man, it actually ties it all in. That license plate is kind of like the final stamp on the car, man. Whew, man, that looks really good on there. So I only got to do one other thing, and that's actually put on the rear molding trim over the wheel. So I have to put that on, but I have to take off the wheels because I'm gonna have to trim those down and have to figure out a clever way to do that. So we'll see. I have to figure out a clever way to do it without damaging them so bad. So hopefully I don't damage them at all, but I think they'll cut really nice with some tin snips. I have some brand new little tin snips, and I have some that go at a right angle and a left angle, so hopefully I'll be able to use one of the angle ones to kind of curve to the contour of the wheel molding. So but yeah, I have to cut those down since I actually cut the flange or that lip part of the rear quarter panel to make those tires and wheels fit under there. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I gotta get packed and get going because we are going to my girl's parents' house for Easter weekend. So hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Today is Saturday, the day before Easter, so not sure when this video will be uploaded. I'm gonna try to get you guys maybe another video this weekend, and then maybe possibly one more before I leave. There won't be any videos while I'm gone. If you guys didn't know, I am going to Cabo, and for a pre-wedding deal, bachelorette party. We're going with a fair amount of people, so it's gonna be really cool. Just mainly all couples, and it's gonna be really fun, man. I need this break. I need this break. I'll be gone for a week, so the car won't get worked on. But when I get back, whew, it's grind time, like wedding time. We'll see if we can get this done before this. I don't know if we will, man. I do not know, but we will tune in. Definitely think about subscribing, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, y'all. My name is Mr. Griffin 23. I'm out. Deuces. Peace out.